The Johnski is a YouTube channel run by and run for people over the age of 13. People under the age of 13 should click off of this video right now, or watch with a parent or guardian. Viewer discretion is advised.
You don't scare me!
Militus freaking today, militiamen. My name is King Prime, and welcome back to another video here on the YouTube channel. Today we are going to be taking a look at the Star Wars The Vintage Collection Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obi-Wan Kenobi, General High Ground himself. Take it away, brother. Hell yeah. So, here's the, real quick, box. Yay, Vintage Collection bubble. It's still plastic. Still gonna open it, because I collect open figures. Nice picture of Ewan McGregor there as General Kenobi himself. Trades, stuff like that. The rest of the wave. I already talked about what I'm going to, or what I have here, and what I don't have here in the Reva review, so you can go check that out to see what I have here and what I don't. Legal jargon, that's it. Freeze frame.
Wow, Paris is so beautiful. I wonder who else is in Paris.
Freeze frame, unfreeze. Holy shit. This figure, fantastic. It is so stupidly good for a multitude of reasons. Just getting in real quick to what it comes with. It has Kenobi's extended lightsaber with a new handle. This is actually a completely new mold we haven't seen before. It has a very small hilt on it. It's very interesting to actually see that. You have Kenobi's, thank God, unextended hilt, which I currently have plugged into his belt. That's where it will remain for the rest of eternity. As well as Lola, for whatever reason. I don't know why Kenobi comes with Lola, and they haven't just made a kid Leia to come with Lola. It's kind of weird to me. But you have two Lolas here, the floating disc Lola, and the I'm going to ruin the entire plot of the 5th episode Lola, which is very funny. So, those accessories exist. They're going into the pile of I don't care, because I don't care about Lola. Lola blew up on Alderaan. We know it's canon. They can say it's not, but we know the truth. Also included with this figure is an excellent soft goods cape, or cloak, I should say. I'm so happy that it's soft goods, because if this was hard plastic, I'd be pissed. This figure would suck. And as well as Kenobi's little sidearm there, his little blaster that he totes for like 3 seconds in episode 2. But other than that, this is it's just a run-of-the-mill Kenobi figure. Real quick, let me take off his cloak here so I can show you some more in-depth articulation and things about details of this figure. So freeze frame. Freeze frame, unfreeze. The cape just comes off. Or the cloak just comes off. It's weirdly enough a very faded brown, which makes sense since he's on a desert where the sun will fade things. This figure, oh my good lord, this figure's awesome. Getting close here on the head, this is, I'm not gonna lie, not the greatest head sculpt. It looks like Ewan McGregor, but there's just something off about it. The printing is good though, everything is sound with it. The beard lines up to the sculpted beard, and the eyes aren't mismatched at all. It looks pretty solid. I don't know. It just, compared to what we got with Reva, there's just something off about it. I don't know. It's not a bad head sculpt by any means. It's not like, the old Kenobi figures that we used to get, or the Clone Wars minifigure Kenobi, which is just flat out horrifying. But this one's fine. It's really not bad. Other than that, though, this is kind of just a dude wearing pajamas. That's not really the figure's fault, though. That's just kind of how they designed Kenobi in this. As for actual articulation, like I just said, dumbbell joint, excellent hinge joint at the shoulder, so you can get full 360, 4-inch motion. A very deep elbow bend, which is fantastic to see. Fully articulated hands here, so you get a up and down there, and a up and down as well on the other hand. So both hands are the same exact piece of articulation. Really weird to see that these are only included on the male figures, like Boba and Kenobi now, whereas opposed to like Ahsoka and Reva, they didn't have them, which is strange to me. He also has a thigh swivel up here, is the cut right below the hip. A pretty good bend at the knee. It's not the greatest. Nothing at the no cut at the putty here, but he does have a nice hinge at the ankle and some good ankle pivots. So that's great. Good articulation. As for the other accessories, like the handle of his lightsaber, or the hilt, I should say. Ooh, I just noticed that. Weird. There's some bleeding of the russet brown of the belt. Or maybe it's from the holster onto his pants, his tunic. That's strange. But it's fine, I guess. As for the hilt, it can just plug into his belt right here. This is a new style of peg system, so I don't think this will work with any of your older Kenobis, like the Revenge of the Sith one. But this will, of course, be proprietary. You might be able to hook like Reva's lightsaber into this, because I think that has the same style of peg. Alright, it's in. Thank God. Everyone can calm down now in the comments. So that stays pretty well. Just don't rotate his hip at the waist here, and you'll be fine. Everything is fine. He holds his lightsaber very well. I'd put his sidearms in his hand, but as we all know, the blasters are
so uncivilized.
So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to leave it in his holster and give Kenobi his lightsaber, something he should have used much more in the actual show. Not enough, at least, Kenobi lightsabering, in my opinion. And, well, now that he has it in his hand, he should be bathed in blue light. But luckily, I am not the Kenobi effects team, so that will not happen. We'll just have a Kenobi figure holding the lightsaber without his cloak on, so that you can see him in all of his high ground greatness. Yes, that will do. That is excellent. So let me get everything back together here and give you my final thoughts on this figure. Freeze frame.
And y'all broke up?
Nah, she broke. I'm up.
Up in the beef for like 002. Two all up in the
So real quick, just for a size comparison with our dear friend General Kenobi here, we have the Mandalorian Din Djarin. We have Corvus Ahsoka Tano. Slide her in right next to him. We have Fennec Shand. And we have Boba Fett from Tatooine. The Daimyo of Tatooine. And that looks pretty good. Kenobi's pretty tall. He's just about the same height as Din. If Din had his helmet off, probably around the same height as Boba as well. So that's pretty cool. Sweet. Freeze frame.
You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Freeze frame, unfreeze. So overall, this figure is an extremely good basic figure. It's not by any means the greatest in the world. It's not the best Kenobi figure that we've ever had, but I do really like it. It has excellent detail, excellent articulation, a pretty good likeness to the actor, and an excellent set of accessories, minus Lola. It's good that we have it. I'm not complaining that we do. It's just strange that it was included with this guy and not a Kid Leia. Having more figures on the roster would give more revenue to Hasbro, so why they've excluded her from this wave doesn't really make sense to me. But hey, you know what? It's their decision. We're just here to make fun of them when they make the wrong one. So that's that. So anyway, my friends, that is going to be the end of the review. If you liked the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, or you like the Star Wars Vintage Collection figures, make sure you share this on your Facebook groups with all your friends. Share it around Instagram or whatever the hell you want to do. It's your choice. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And as always, my friends, peace.
Oh!